What's up, everybody? It's Tim and Gemma from the Mental Health Hour, bringing you another mental health moment. And today we'll be taking a quicker look at mindfulness. Mindfulness is a great tool to use to bring yourself back to center, especially if you're feeling particularly stressed out or having a bad day or triggered even. So we'll look at what mindfulness is, what kind of mindfulness practices we can instill in our day, and the benefits of them. All right. So we'll start by taking a quick look at what is mindfulness. Being mindful is all about being present in the moment. When you're mindfully eating or mindfully taking a walk, or just being mindful in general about anything, you are giving 100% of yourself in that current moment, and not thinking about anything else or focused on outside racing thoughts. So overall, the main gist of it is to just be present in the moment, and to look at a couple of things that we can do or try and practice more regularly. I'll throw it over to Gemma to go over some activities or just things you can do throughout your day to practice mindfulness.
For mindfulness activities, there are things like taking a walk and being aware of where you're going, what is around you, what can you see, what can you hear, what can you smell. Those sort of things where you're not just walking like to get from A to B, but you're walking. You don't have to be walking with a purpose of going anywhere specifically. It can just be a walk around the park or something, but making a note of, like a mental note of what is around you, what can you see, what can you hear, without getting distracted about the day-to-day things, the jobs you've got to do, things that are quite stressful at times. It's to take you away from all that, to cut off from all that, and to just focus on the here and now. It's a really good way of getting out of the house and calming your nervous system down and not getting stressed out with everything that's going on around you. Then there's one that I really like doing, the adult coloring books. You can get ones that are specifically for mindfulness. They can be words of like gratitude or positive quotes, things like that, and they're all around coloring and doing just to be focused on the coloring. Then there's meditation, that's quite a popular one, yoga, things like that. And then doing something mindfully. So there's, like we said, the walking, the eating. A good one is to take like maybe a piece of fruit, for example, and then you can look at it. What can you see? What does it look like? To smell it, what does it smell like? And then taste it. Can you hear anything when you're cutting it, for example, or when you bite it? And then the touch, what is it like? What is the skin like? What is it like inside? Really focus on what you've got. And I mean, it's okay to get distracted. Everybody can get distracted, but it's about noticing that you've been distracted, bringing it back to what you're doing in the here and now and focusing on that. Another good one that I like to do, which a lot of people do and they promote for when you've got things like chronic pain, is called a body scan. We did one of those live on the show once. I've actually recorded a few myself for people. But the body scan entails going through and relaxing and focusing on your breathing, and then focusing on particular parts of your body. So like you'd start at your feet, like wiggle your toes, see what it feels like moving up through your legs, so that you're focusing on every part of your body at one part at a time, working through it, noticing that if there's any pain there, that's fine. Not focusing on it in a negative way, like, you know, if it really hurts, but noticing what is going on with your body, but accepting it, not judging it, and moving on with it, really going through your whole body, focusing on your breathing throughout, but then like just accepting it and letting go, which is what the pillars of mindfulness are. Some have more pillars, some have less, but the main ones that I tend to work on Gratitude, non-judging, so not judging yourself if you get like distracted. It happens. Just bring yourself back to here and now, bring yourself back to the center. Patience, have patience with yourself. Some people really struggle with cutting off mindfulness. I do. I really struggle, and I can't do these really long mindful activities because I do get distracted really easily. So not judging yourself for that, not saying, oh well, so and so can do half an hour. Like, that's not realistic. That's them doing that. If you can just do a couple of minutes a day, then that's for you. That's good. That's more than you would have done. Then patience, having patience with yourself, trusting that you can do this, trusting in what you're doing and what that it's helping you to achieve as a person. Never mind what everybody else is doing, just focusing on yourself. Non-striving, acceptance, again, like accepting what you're doing, not anybody else, just you. Letting go of any negativity, anything that's going on in your life that may be stressful at that moment. For that time that you're doing the mindfulness, let it go, let it all go out of your head. You can focus on that later, but for that time that you're doing this mindfulness, let it go. Just let it all out of your mind. And then compassion, have some self-compassion, have some self-love, because at the end of the day, if you're not fit and well to like look after yourself, if you can't give yourself a little bit of self-love, a bit of compassion, who's going to? And if you're not well and not capable of being the best that you can be, if you're a parent, if you're a partner, a mother, a son, whoever you are, you're not going to be the best in yourself, so you're not going to be the best for somebody else. You're not going to be able to do your daily duties, for example. So you've got to look after yourself, and that's what this is all about, giving yourself the time to focus on just you, to do something for you. Another great time to do it is like in the bath, for example. Just have a nice relaxing bath and focus on, I don't know, something around you. Have some nice scents in the bath. Really smell them. Lavender is a good one. Some candles, music. A lot of people like to use music for mindfulness, but not just listen to it, but really listen to it, really listen to the words, think of the meaning of it, and just something like that. It can be something really simple to start with. It doesn't have to be anything really in depth. So there's just a few examples anyway.
Awesome. Thank you, Gemma, for running through those for us. So overall, mindfulness is something that we need to practice on a daily basis. Like anything else, it takes time and it takes practice. So setting aside some time for you during each day is a great way to start practicing these techniques. And if you need any more techniques or advice on mindfulness, there's plenty of information available on the internet, and a lot of great apps in the Google Play and the Apple App Store that can be utilized as well. So one of the things that I personally really like to do is journaling. Journaling is a great way to mindfully remember your day and document it down and just take time for you. Like Gemma was saying, kind of utilizing all five senses in recollecting the day you had, or maybe just one specific part of the day that you wanted to write about. But that's just me. There's a lot of stuff out there that you can use to practice mindfulness, and we will put a lot of that in our Discord, as well as some of our socials. And for that, I'll throw it up to Gemma to tell you about that.
Yeah, so as Tim said, the Discord, join the Discord, because there is a lot of really good information in there. You will see loads of things that we've used for the show, lots of great articles, things that we'll find really useful, and I'm sure you will too. There's a great community in there that is forever growing and getting stronger and stronger. It's brilliant. You'll find the link for that in the bio link, which is below. Plus there's the website, ways to get in touch with us. It's all in there. The website, don't forget, check it out. But until next time, bye for now.